It has been a long time since we've seen each other. I mean, look at this studio. We've changed it around. I went with purple for the background because it's Netgear, and that's kind of their color scheme. And now 2 different versions have come out, but it's really one, and it's for the 50 series Netgear Orbi. Before we begin, you can check out the description below for links to those updates. Now let's check it out. This update for the Orbi does come with new features, but first let's get to a slew of bugs and fixes that were in here, and they're categorized, and let me see how fast I can get through them. And I'm gonna cheat and use my paper here. First up is a series of bug and stability fixes for the Ethernet backhaul. Things that were fixed were the issue whenever you plugged it in with the Ethernet backhaul, sometimes it would stay on wireless. There were stability issues with the Ethernet backhaul in general. This also reduces the occurrence of looping that can occur with the Ethernet backhaul. As far as general stability and performance, fixes the LAN-WAN bidirectional throughput on the DHCP mode drop issue. That was a tongue twister. I went ahead and just read that off. Fixed a downstream drop issue whenever you're using port forwarding. Fixes an issue where periodically online games will lag. I'm sure that's frustrated you if you experience that one. And fix an issue where PPPoE is unstable. Yeah, you know me. Other miscellaneous fixes are multiple IPv6 issues. Fix a related issue if you have a special character in your SSID. Fixes an issue where sometimes users can't register their Orbi voice. So if you have that, hopefully this helps. An email address issue on the security email page. Also fixes some security issues with the rollout of the Netgear Q4 SVC items. All right, that was a lot of different things on here. I had to read them off. Hopefully that went really quick. Now let's talk about the fun new things that got added to the Orbi. Just a reminder that you do have to go through the intermediate stage of updating it to 2.2.1.210 before you go up to 2.3.0.32. It's just a little hop in there that allows you to install it and has everything that's correct on there. Again, you can find links to them in the description below so you can update and do all this manually. I'm guessing at some point they'll push this out, but right now it is manual if you want these new updates. What are the new features for this? Item number 1 is customer firmware pool. Item number 2 is expanding IP reservation on devices from 64 to 253. So if you're running out of room for devices, there you go. And number 3, which you'll notice if you do the update, is they have enhanced the security on passwords. So you need a little bit more in your passwords. I'll put a little thing up here that shows what password requirements are there. So if you have a weaker password, you're gonna have to update it. The last thing is now you have Netgear Armor for the Orbi. And how do you get to that and what is that? Let's talk about that. Netgear Armor support for the 50 series Orbi is kind of like an extra antivirus or firewall system right inside your router. And it's through Bitdefender, which means you can also put things on your separate devices as well. What I'm gonna talk about is more how you get that on there because I haven't had a ton of time with it. So you need to pull out your phone or your app, go on there, and whenever you do these updates, you're gonna see as you scroll down, and I'll just put it right up here, you can see this Netgear Armor right there, and you can see that won't be activated. You can go through and activate that, and I believe it gives you a free 90-day or 3-month trial on that. I'm not sure how much it costs later, but I enabled the trial, it enabled it, and I haven't noticed anything different, but I also don't have issues with that. I will be interested to see after I get some more time on it if I get any interesting pop-ups or notifications about potentially devices having issues, virus attacks, or potentially devices that have weak passwords or games, all these different things that could protect me or warn me about. So I'll let you know later. Also, if it's starting to block things that I actually use, I'll also keep track of that. But so far, I haven't noticed anything. This only came out at the end of February, so not a lot of time on it so far. So once you get that on there, you're good to go. You can go put this Bitdefender on your different devices as well, so you can get protected when you're off your home Wi-Fi network. They had a giant list of bug fixes, and I'm glad that they keep updating, adding features to the Orbi. This is again for the Series 50. You can check out the link and go look them up for the different other series and see what updates are out there. Let me know in the comments below if you found this video useful and what you think of Netgear Armor. Give it a thumbs up also if you liked it. This has been Paul with version 2.3.0.32 for the Netgear Orbi. Thank you for watching.